Karai Farmhouse by Rain Studio of Design. Karai was conceptualized to provide an experience of living in the palms of Mother Earth. Built hands-on, this weekend home located in the serene vicinity of coastal Kuvathur, about 80 kilometers from Chennai, was conceived as a simple experiment with techniques that felt native yet contemporary to the region. Sequestered from civilization, the lashing of the waves and the persistent stillness prevalent on site was an inspiration dictating the design ideal from the early stages. Therefore, the built layer intentionally allows exposure to the elements, to achieve an innate presence in the surroundings. Set within proximity to the sea, the living unit was envisaged to remain hidden within dense verdure and framed by reflection pools. A contemporary take on the traditional Malyakata house form, the courtyard breathes life into the home, apart from playing a passive role in adjusting microclimate. The client's programmatic requirements included 4 rooms with attached baths with a guaranteed view of the sea. The rooms and other living spaces such as the dining and kitchen are organized around the linear brick-laid court. The lounge on the upper level sets a stage to gaze at the sea and the horizon beyond. The mutroom or the court with the corridor hugging its perimeter acts as a multifunctional space, to rest, to pause, to look at the sky above. 4 directional sloping roofs composed of the standard interlocking Mangalore tiles cover the rooms extending onto corridors. The sloped ceiling is interspersed by inverted U-shaped flat roof junctions, which are embedded with glass strips forming kaleidoscopic patterns of sunlight. The dining and ante-space leading to the staircase allows the breeze to flow through to the upper level and are housed within a filler slab roof with earthen pots as infill, enabling passive cooling. The painted mild steel columns support the roof, connecting to beams that double up as gutters collecting rainwater. Pre-used Mangalore tiles in arbitrary permutations were placed to form the rugged walls. Colored oxides, namely red, blue, green, and yellow, mark a different tone for each room, which is connected by the central courtyard, and appear to be identical to a Ludo board game in the plan. A hand-in-hand process involving the design team and the construction team led to innovation on many fronts. One of the design intentions was to explore regional traditional techniques and reuse of reclaimed construction materials in unconventional ways. A Tetris of old window shutters that form the doors and flooring composed of a mosaic of discarded stone pieces is a testament to this. Consequently, on-site training of local labor and the usage of long-established techniques such as mud mortar, oxide finishes, and Mangalore tile roofing was a mutually beneficial process for the studio as well. A keen eye was provided to the detailing to showcase the materiality and textures in their raw form. Tessellations of pre-used Mangalore tiles sandwiched together by mud mortar form a majority of the walls, creating earthy volumes that contrast the green lush backdrop. The CSEB, compressed stabilized earth blocks, procured from Oroville were made to match the height and proportions of the Mangalore tiles. In an attempt to achieve sprinkles of the summer sun into the spaces, cut toughened glass pieces have been used as inserts in portions of the roof. The tactility of the materials used comes through in the larger sense from the many smaller elements that have been carefully manicured from reclaimed objects. Close to 62 window shutters from demolished houses have been repurposed and used as a module in varying combinations to create new doors and windows. 20 such small wooden shutters make the leading entrance door, each of which is dotted by brass knobs from household brassware. The threshold on the rear is marked by a simplified imitation of the traditional wooden carved door, seen in the typical South Indian house, but with a dash of blue. The bath areas are illuminated by the natural sun that flows into the space, brightening the hues of the pigmented oxide surfaces. The pre-chromed brass faucets have been installed without the factory cast-or coating, the absence of which allows oxidation and the natural formation of patina. A kitchen utility aluminum vessel replaces the basin, which sits on a colored oxide counter, the colors of which vary for each room. The exposed GI, galvanized iron, pipes in the shower area and the loose Kudapa rubble flooring further heighten the bucolic feel. Fixtures have been custom detailed to complement and contrast the space. Items of significance in the South Indian domiciliary such as the brass Kuvathur, traditional oil lamp, and the kutum, pot used to transport and hold water, have been transformed playfully to fulfill the same purpose it was originally meant for, i.e. the former as a light fixture and the latter as a spout filling water into the lotus pond. In theory, a tapered intricately carved column that supports the roof of the outroom is represented as an abstract mild steel version staggered in sections. The villacumatum, or the mandatory placeholder for lamps, is playfully cast in colored concrete and encapsulated in the tiled walls, creating niches of delight.